Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Caroline Woods, here to take you through today's market action. Stocks erased this week's gains and then some after the Fed cut interest rates by 25 basis points, but signaled fewer rate cuts next year. The Russell sold off close to 4.5%. The Nasdaq lost more than 3.5%. The S&P 500, meanwhile, lost close to 3%, and the Dow shed 2.5% for its 10th straight losing session, its worst losing streak in 50 years. Every S&P 500 sector closed lower following the steep sell-off. Consumer discretionary lost close to 5%. Real estate, meanwhile, lost 4%. Taking a closer look at that Fed decision, Fed Chair Jerome Powell said today's cut was a closer call, but the right call, with only Cleveland Fed Bank President Beth Hammack dissenting. The committee revised inflation projections to 2.5% by the end of 2025. Powell also noted a more cautious tone heading into next year, with the Fed now expecting to cut another 50 basis points next year, set a median goal of 3.9% for interest rates by the end of 2025. Crypto names took the biggest hit after the Fed announced its rate cut. Bitcoin sank more than 5% after it just tapped new highs on Tuesday. Names tied to the cryptocurrency sold off, with Microstrategy, Coinbase, and Riot platforms shedding at least 9% to as much as 14% by the closing bell. Now, after hours, Micron shares are falling after reporting lower than expected sales and offering disappointing guidance. The memory chip maker reported $8.71 billion in first quarter sales, just shy of Wall Street's projections. The big miss, though, came in terms of outlook. Micron expects $7.7 to $8.1 billion in revenue for the second quarter. Wall Street was looking for $9 billion. CEO says the company continues to gain market share and is well positioned to leverage AI-driven growth. Taking a look at Thursday's calendar, Cintas, Accenture, and Darden Restaurants report earnings before the opening bell, and then Nike and FedEx report after hours. On the economic data front, GDP, jobless claims, existing home sales, and Philly Fed are all on the docket. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Caroline Woods. Remember to tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com.